How's it going, everybody? Um, Very happy to be here making this video. These mods took me a while to do, especially the repaint for the F40, but it came out really good in my opinion, I think. I tried to make it as detailed as possible, um, so I hope you enjoy it, as well as the sound mods. I have sounds for the F40, the bi-levels, and the single level cab car, um, all for MBTA. So very excited to release these finally and making this tutorial for people. If you've never installed a mod before, this tutorial is going to guide you through start to finish. Um, And if you've already installed mods before, if you installed fan railers mods, this will be somewhat similar, but it's going to be a little bit more intricate. As you can see on the right side here, I have all of these folders are separate downloads that you're going to need to get in order for all of these sounds to work. And also the repaints for the bi-levels and single levels are included in here too, which I forget who made these, but I will put links in the description with credit and everything. Um, so yeah, let's get to installing these mods, shall we? Let me note that my mods that I made, excluding the repaint is its own thing, but specifically talking about the sounds I made, they're only going to work with Fan Railer's mods that he's made. Basically, I have sounds that I created that are basically just going to replace the ones that he has um, put into his mod. So shout out to him. These wouldn't be possible without his mods already in place. So I'm going to go ahead and guide you installing his stuff, and then we're going to go ahead and take my stuff and basically copy and paste. That's basically what this is going to be. So here we go. So at this point, you should have all of these downloaded and ready to go. So if you've never installed a mod before, here we go. So you open up your um, whatever this is called, your Windows Explorer, whatever, File Explorer. Duh, I knew that. Um, so you want to go to your main drive that your train simulator is on. In this case, mine is on my C drive. So we're going to go and click on that. And we're going to go to Program Files times 86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Railworks, Assets, and we're going to go into Dovetail Games, and we're going to look for the F40 PH-2 Pack 01. We're going to go ahead and just open this up. So now we go to the F40 2-cap mod. Okay, go in here. This is going to be zipped up. So all you want to do is you want to have this program called 7-zip downloaded, by the way. Probably should have mentioned that before. It's called 7-zip. You want to go ahead and download that. It's free. And then once you have that, you'll be able to unpack these RAR files. So all you do is you right click on the file and you basically extract to the name of the folder. So you click and it's all, I already did it, so it's right here, unpacked. So this is what you're left with. So we'll go into here, and then you're left with audio and rail vehicles. All you want to do is copy these two folders and paste them right into the directory that we just opened. And I already did it, so It's just gonna overwrite what's already there. So that's all you got to do there, and then the same thing really follows for the rest of these. So the NJT ALP-45 and Comet Physics, all you want to do is locate the North Jersey Coast folder. That's where they're going. Same thing, unpack the file. You're left with this, audio and rail vehicles, copy and paste. Yep, I already did it, so that's why it's saying, would you like to replace? And then the same thing for the P32 pack, same thing, unpack the folder. You're left with audio and rail vehicles. This one, you got to go back to RSC, and it is the P32 pack. Again, copy, paste. All right. So you want to get those first three installed. These next two are pretty much the same thing. The multi-level sound pack, which by the way is made by Central Jersey Railfan and Open Railer 90. They also included their credit, other people here. This is what we really need to um, paste my sounds over. So for this, we're just gonna open this. I think it's already unpacked. If not, you guys already know what to do with 7-zip. So um, go ahead and open this up. They included a automatic installer, which I don't really care for. I just like to do it manually. So you get the Railworks folder here. You can basically just copy the Railworks folder right into here in this directory. So we're at Program Files, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and then Railworks. So you can just copy and paste this right there. That's all you got to do for that one. And same thing with the Comet. It's the same thing. It's Railworks, so copy, paste. So the only things that we didn't touch yet are the MBTA F40 Pack 1 and 2. Those are the repaints. We'll do those at the end. So don't worry about those right now. So yeah. So let's go ahead and start off with the single level cab car. You're going to want to be in the same directory, except this time we're going to go to the Central Jersey Railfan folder. So go ahead and click on that. Click on Comet, Audio, Rail Vehicles, and look for the RS2M shoreliner. That's the folder that we're going to be able to change the sounds for this cab car. That's what they are set up for. So these are the current sounds that are currently on the cab car. Actually, I already did it, so that is the right sound actually. So you go ahead and open up my folder that's included with this mod. Click on the MBB horn folder, and we're gonna go ahead and just copy these 4 files right here, and we're gonna go ahead and copy and just paste them right into here. They should overwrite. Then you want to go back 1. Okay, so now we're back in this directory. And for the bells are down here for each of the cab cars that they did. And I already have it set up, of course, so all you have to do is copy these two right here, the internal and external sound. Copy and go ahead and just paste right into this directory, and they will find themselves, and you should be good. The bell, I should note, I believe I pulled it from one of these folders, so the horn is the only thing that I actually did, but I set it up so that you could just copy the bell and paste it in here. So if you didn't want it, then you don't have to paste it in. You can just leave it the way it is, you know. Play the sounds for yourself and determine which one you want. So that's really it for the single level cab car. The sound should work if we go into Train Sim real quick. And fast forward, we're here. I already got the cab car in, but the way you put it in, if you don't know how to, you just want to make sure this box right here, you click, and you want to make sure you go to RSC, and you want to make sure that P32 pack is checked off. And once that's checked off, click on this little train looking picture here. Scroll down till you see shoreliner cab car. Click on it, and there you go. Place it down. Make sure you put the little driver icon on. Just click that, click the train, and then go ahead and hit the play button. Hit yes to save, and here we go. Inside. The fuck? A wiper? Really? Whatever. There you have it. Okay, let's go ahead and throw in the bi-level cab car sounds. All we're gonna do is go back to the assets directory that we've been in. Go back to Central Jersey Railfan. Click on multi-level this time. Audio, rail vehicles, and we're gonna wanna look for the K5LAML2. Not the 1, but the 2 folder, okay? And we'll go ahead and overwrite these sounds that are in here. So open up the folder I put as the Hyundai cab car, because that's who it's made by. Bi-level, whatever you want to call it. Copy the K5LA sounds. We'll do the bell in a minute. So go ahead and do just the horn here. Copy and paste. I already did it, so it's already there. That's all you got to do. And then go back one and go ahead and do the bell. So these two files here, copy and paste right into here. And there you go. It should work. Let's head into Train Sim and take a look. Okay, so here we are. I need to stress that the multi-level is a little different. You have to pay attention because there are different versions of it that came with different logos. So again, go to this blue box, make sure it's checked off. It should already be checked off, but it doesn't hurt to check. Go to Dovetail Games this time, and it should be, where is it? North Jersey coast. So just make sure that's checked off. And we want to look for the NJCL F40. F40, yeah. So the NJCL F42 cap multi-level cab car diesel. Okay, look for that specific one. Um, so, and as you see, I already have the repaints on, but we'll go over that at the end of this video. That'll be like the last thing. So anyway, same thing. Throw the driver thingy on so you can operate it. Yes. And far away sound. And then as you get closer, I love it. Inside. It works. As a bonus, I also included the MP36, just the horn. I honestly wasn't going to do it just because of how terrible it is, but I figured I probably should just to complete this pack. I got the F40, the bi-level, the single level cab cars. Why not the MP36 since it's in the game and it's MBTA equipment? So, open up the folder and you'll see audio. You want to find the Caltrain folder. I already had it open, but I'll show you. It's in the Dovetail Games folder, Caltrain, and you're just going to want to go ahead and copy audio and paste it in here, and that one should be good to go. Alright, and I saved the best for last, the F40 PH-3 cat. Here we have 3 different horns we can pick from. I felt like doing it, you know. So 1031, 1032, 1074. 1032 is the best of my opinion because I was able to get interior sounds with the windows closed and open. 1074 and 1031 are just with the windows open. So you have a little bit more variety with 1032. You can pick windows closed or open for the horn. We're going to go ahead and do 1032 since it's my favorite. So this one, we're done with Central Jersey Railfan. That was just for the cab cars. Now we're going to go to the main folder of the F40. So Dovetail Games, that's the folder we want. Then we want to look for the F40 PH-2 pack. And then click Audio, Rail Vehicles, Diesel, F40 PH, Exterior, and here we go. So this is where we can change the horn. All we want to do is copy and paste. Easy as that. Copy and paste. That's it. If you want the version of the horn with the windows closed, open this folder, copy these two, and paste, and there you have it. If you want to go back to the Windows closed version, you can just copy all these and paste them back in, or it's actually just the folders that end with INT, stands for interior, 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 whatever. Just copy and paste them all. It's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. So once you have that, you get the horn in, great. The engine sounds are the other thing that I added in. So go ahead and click on engine, and you'll see at the bottom here, there's the head and power run sound. That is its own folder. So we got to go back 1 in this directory. And we want to go to engine. And here are all our engine sounds, okay? Copy and paste the head and power sound here into the head and power engine folder right here, okay? It's just the run. It's going to replace the run. So that's what's in there, and this is what's going in. Similar, but a little different on the 3 cat. So we'll go ahead and copy, paste that in here. Then go back and copy the rest of these. Right now, this is what's already in here, right? And this is what's going in. Okay, so copy and paste. And it's as simple as that. There you go. Oh, and the bell. Can't forget the bell. Excuse me. Right here. It's actually the same as the bi-level bell. Huh. It is the same, isn't it? Yeah, I did use the same. Um, and that's mainly because, well, it's an E-bell, but on the interior, on the F40, when you have the F40 and the multi-level cab car, whatever bell is in the F40, you're gonna hear it in the multi-level. It's a bug in the game, and there's no way to fix it. So that's why I'm leaving it as just the same, because if you have two different bells, you're gonna hear both bells, and it's not gonna sound right. So I'm just sticking with the exact same sound that's in the F40 with the multi-level. That's why they're the same. But anyway, um, go ahead and copy these into, oh crap, I lost it. Where do we go? Exterior. Here we are. Bell, interior and exterior. Right, so that's what's already there, and then this is what's going to replace it. E-bell. Not a big fan, but that's what the 3-cat has, so that's what it's getting. That's what it's getting. Um, and I think that's it. Let's go ahead and load it up and check it, make sure it works. Alright, here we are in Train Sim. Get rid of this junk. It's not really junk, but yeah, maybe it is. Anyway, here we have 3-cat. Here she is, looking as beautiful as ever. Go ahead and stick the driver on, hit play, and let's see what we got here. Here's the external engine sounds, by the way. Get the far away sound for the Notch 8. It's a little different. And the interior sounds are the same. So those are Van Railer or whoever made the interior sounds. I just did the exterior. See? Same interior sounds. By the way, are really fucking good in my opinion. Just the outside sounds, the 3-cat sounds a little different than a 2-cat, so I wanted to go ahead and make that right. So there you have it. Alright, so for the F40 repaint, There's a couple of ways you can do this, and I'll go over briefly both ways. But the easiest way, in my opinion, is just to make a backup of whatever skin you're replacing. In this case, it's the New Jersey Transit scheme, because that's what we're using. Um, so make a backup of that and replace it with the MBTA scheme. And if you want to go back, you just have to go back and copy and paste. The other method I'm going to show, you need this program called TS Tools, um, but it involves a little bit of coding, so that's the thing. It takes a little bit longer. It's not hard, it just takes a little longer to do. Um, so we'll go ahead and show you both ways. So with TS Tools, basically that's going to allow us to open the bin file and be able to make a duplicate uh, engine, essentially. So what we want to do is we want to go and find the F40 PH-3 pack in the Dovetail Games directory. Um, Go ahead and open that up, and we want to um, go into the F40 folder actually. So you're gonna have it as an AP file. I already unpacked it, so all you do with 7-zip is you right click 7-zip extract to F40 PH pack assets. Click on that, and what you're left with is this folder here. You can go into it, and you want to go to rail vehicles, diesel, F40, and we want to go to engine. And here we see textures, the geo PCDX file, which is what actually makes the loco come to life. So actually we can go back and we can just copy, we could just copy, we want to copy this whole folder actually right here. So copy the F40PH right here and just paste it right here, and it's going to say copy. So we want to rename this, and I've already done this, so I'm not going to go ahead and, well, I guess, what the hell. Alright, rename it to 3cat, okay? So then we want to take 3cat, right, and copy that and bring it into here. So we're back in this directory, F40, and we should have a folder, rail vehicles, already outside here. So we go ahead and click on that. Click on diesel, and see I already have it here because obviously I've already done it, but this is what it is, 3cat. So you copy and you paste that, and then you have 3cat. I don't know what this is right here. This is garbage. Get rid of that. So this is what you should have, 3cat and F40. So now what you want to do is you want to go to the folder that I included with the mod. It's just going to say 3cat repaint, and you'll see 3cat. So we basically just want to go and copy and paste this into here. So what's different, if you want to know, in here is still the New Jersey Transit scheme. So all we have to do is take realistically, it's just a texture folder. The textures are what is going to change the repaint. But what you can do is literally just copy the 3cat folder here and paste it right into here. Yep, I've already done it. So that should change it to the MBTA scheme. Okay, so that part's done. Now, to actually make this loco work, this is where the TS tool step comes in, okay? So we're going to want to go ahead and open up TS tools, which is right here. Open it up, and let's see. Files up here. Click on Files and open TS20 file. And then we want to find our Railworks folder, Assets, and then we want to go to Dovetail Games, F40 pack, then let me think, Rail Vehicles, Diesel, 3cat. Okay, this is the folder that we just put in here and copied over. So we want to go ahead and click on that, go to Engine, and we want to hit the F40 PH bin file, okay? Go ahead and double click that, and here's what I'm talking about, all this stuff here that looks crazy. All we want to do is we want to go here where it says, it's going to say, I already changed it, but it's going to say whatever the 2cat is, okay? Delta string, and then name, and then in between you have the name of the loco. So you just want to change that to the name of the folder, which is 3cat. We named it 3cat, so we want to put 3cat right here in this space. We also want to change this right here to 3cat, and then we want to hit this button up here, search and replace, find, and just type GEO, hit find, and it's going to find the geometry ID. And we want to go right after, so you have rail vehicles, diesel, and then it's going to say New Jersey F40 2cat. I don't know what it is. Anyway, you want to change that to 3cat, okay? It's between diesel and engine. You want to name it to 3cat. And then once you have all those three typed in, you just save it. Save it, you're done, and then it should be good. And when you go in the game, you'll see actually, if you rewind this video, you'll see that it just says 3cat. That's what I spawned the engine in as. It's called the 3cat. Now, I'm going to show you the easier way of just overwriting the current repaint, not repaint, but the current scheme. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so here's the easy way to do it. All we want to do is we want to go into the F40 PH-01 assets folder, which by the way, if your folder isn't here already, it's because you have to unpack the AP file. So you got to right click, 7-zip, extract, boom, there it is. So go ahead and go into it, find this rail vehicles folder and copy that and bring it back to the previous directory and paste it out here. It'll overwrite what's here, that's fine. And then what we want to do is go to diesel, F40, engine, and we see the texture folder here, and we see my repaint over here, 3cat textures. So now before we do this, if you want to go back to the New Jersey transit scheme, you want to make a backup. So all you want to do is you can just copy the engine folder and put it on your desktop, put it somewhere that you can access it if you want to go back to it. Because what we're doing here is we're overwriting the current textures. There's no duplicate. That's what we just previously did with TS Tools. We made a duplicate. This is just changing the loco the way it is. So all you do is you copy the texture folder from the 3cat folder and you paste it. Let's go back. You want to paste it into this directory. It'll only work if you do it here. Sorry. You need to go into the rail vehicles folder, diesel, F40, engine, here, right here. Not paying attention. Paste. So that's it. All you're doing is copying and pasting. That's it. So if you want to go back to the New Jersey Transit version, wherever you just made that backup, go to it. I told you to copy the engine folder. You could actually have just copied the texture folder, whatever. Copy the engine folder that you have and paste it back into right here. And then you'll have the New Jersey Transit F40. It's as simple as that. You're just copying one folder into the other. That's it. Done. So now we want to open up this folder here where we have all our downloads, okay? Which would probably be in your downloads folder. That's where all your stuff's going to be, but I just condensed it into, where'd it just go? Damn it. Where is it? Mods. I just put them all into one little folder. So anyway, we want to go to the F40 PH Pack 1. That's going to have the multi-level repaints in it. Which, by the way, I didn't make these. These are made by, where's his name? Where's his name? He didn't put his name in the README. Anyway, these are off of Railworks America, and the download link is going to be in the description of this video, so you'll see. Anyway, for this, we want to take this folder here, assets, and we literally just want to copy the assets folder, and we want to go back to here, the Railworks directory, copy assets, and just paste it over, and it's going to go into the assets and then into Dovetail Games, RSC. It's going to do its own thing. So once that's in there, okay, then we can navigate to Dovetail Games. We can go to North Jersey Coast, and then we can go to Rail Vehicles, and you'll see over here, he set it up so that it would go into North Jersey Coast, Rail Vehicles, Passenger, See, it's here, MBTA multilevel. So it worked. It's in there. Now, what we want to do though is click on this, and we want to copy the driving trailer and trailer car, right? Now, before you do this, if you want to go back to New Jersey Transit scheme, you want to make a backup. So you want to go ahead and click on multi-level, and you want to copy the driving trailer and the trailer car. Copy those two and put them on your desktop, put them somewhere that you can get to them, and you can copy and paste them back into here. So, MBTA, copy and paste the driving trailer and trailer car right into the multi-level folder. And once you do that, that's it. It should work. The GeoPCDX file should already be in there. I know some repaints you do. They want you to copy and paste the geo file over, but what we're doing here is different. We're just copying and pasting and overwriting the current scheme that's already there. I think that's the easiest way, in my opinion, because all you have to do is make a backup, and when you want to go back and forth, you just copy and paste on your file explorer here. You copy and paste into it. If you want to do the TS tool method like I showed you already, you can do that. You can make a duplicate. But in my opinion, I just think it's easier. And I never use New Jersey Transit anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. Once I have copy and pasted MBTA, I'm not going back, so I don't really care. But that's really it. Let's go ahead and do the single level cab car too. So, same thing with this. It's the MBTA 40 Pack 2. It has the, as you can see right here, assets, same thing. Copy and paste the assets folder from the F40 pack to the Railworks folder. And then once that's in there, we can navigate to, let's see, so if we go here, you could see again, assets, goes into RSC, goes into F40 and P32. We want the P32 because we're doing the cab car from Metro North. So rail vehicles, passengers, shoreliner, MBTA. So if we go over to the main directory where it actually went, we'll see that it's the same path here. So assets, RSC, P32 pack, rail vehicles, passengers, shoreliner, and there it is, MBTA. So again, very simple. We go into the MBTA, we find the driving trailer, go to engine, and here are the textures. So what we can do is just copy all of these right here, and copy all of them. That's fine. Go into driving trailer. Actually, I guess you only need the engine. So go in here and just copy the engine, go in a driving trailer, and paste. And paste that in there. And that's it. It should overwrite the textures that are there. Um, and that's it. It should work. If it doesn't work, what you might need to do is actually go into the unpack the P32 pack assets, right? Go into it, find rail vehicles, find passengers, shoreliner, driving trailer, engine. So just copy the driving trailer, bring it back to the rail vehicles folder in the P32 pack. Not this rail vehicles folder, by the way. You want to go back to outside of the P32 assets folder, okay? This rail vehicles, right? Pay attention to the directory. Rail vehicles, passengers, shoreliner, and then go ahead and copy and paste the driving trailer, and then you want to go ahead and copy the driving trailer from MBTA and paste it again here. And then it should definitely work after that if it didn't the first time. And that's really it. So all the sounds, all the repaints, they're all in. I don't think there's anything else. I think I covered everything. Um, if you have any questions, put a comment down in the comment section. I'll get back to you. Yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Uh, yeah, thanks guys. I also just want to mention you want to remove this file right here, the eBell external switch. It's that little pop you hear when you turn on the eBell. But the sound that I put in already has that pop that plays in the file. Hear that? So instead of hearing it twice, just go ahead and get rid of this file right here, and then you won't hear it twice. So that's all.